Hello and welcome. I'm Zombie Kitty and welcome to a reaction video. This was not what the video was supposed to be. I was actually supposed to upload another video after the live stream. However, DC have just had their, what is it called? DC Fandome panel? I think it's like their annual panel to say or to announce what films are coming out in the next couple of years. And one that has been talked about for quite a while is the Batman. So this is this has had a long history of production issues and stuff. The Batman was supposed to have Ben Affleck continue his role as Batman, and he was supposed to direct it, and then he bailed out. I think it was over like financial conflicts or something. I can't quite remember. A couple of years ago, and now Robert Pattinson is going to play Bruce Wayne and Batman, which I think that's what got me interested in this the most. I think he's, you know, take away Twilight, which I think he even hates. Take that away, he's done some really interesting film choices, and I think he's a really interesting actor. And for him to actually play a character like this, I think it's something different for him, but also it'd be interesting to see if he can do it. So here we go. What's happening? Hello? Who are you? No more lies.
From your secret friend.
Okay.
Who?
Oh, I recognise him. I can't think who he is though.
Haven't a clue. Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
Oh, is that the Riddler? That looks like the green envelopes from Batman Forever. Ooh.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Says Alfred. Okay.
Why is he writing to you?
Oh, oh, is that Catwoman? I don't know. Is that Penguin?
Justice, please do not lie. What is the price?
Ooh,
for
I like the bat suit.
blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Ooh. Ooh. No, he's already dead.
I'm vengeance.
You're a loony.
Whoa! This guy's crazy.
Oh, it looks like one of the old comics. Is it like year 1 or something?
You're part of this too.
How am I part of this?
You'll see.
Ooh. Currently in production. Yeah. Okay, hang on, let me change the lighting. No, okay, let's do that. Let's do that, that's better. Okay. Oh, okay, where do I start with this? I think, so they're obviously going for a more gritty Batman. They're trying to continue on the morally unstable Batman that Ben Affleck was, which I think is a good direction for them to take. I did like Ben Affleck's Batman in, what was it called? Batman vs Superman. I can't remember what the subtitle was. But that was the one thing I did like about that film. I apologise if you can hear a lot of barking, my dogs are playing outside. That was something that I did like about the the Batman v Superman film, is that actually that Batman was a lot older and his morals weren't quite there anymore. His sort of, the line between justice and actually just being a criminal was very blurred. And it seems like this is the same thing, but the Bruce Wayne seems younger, so I don't know if if they've kept that this is going to be a more inexperienced Batman, because his morals are a little bit skewed. Maybe he's got more to learn as he goes along. Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne and Batman, I think he's going to be a good Batman. I think he'll be a good Batman. I don't know about the Bruce Wayne because we didn't see enough of that, so I can't judge that yet. But that is something that you need to get correct, because Batman does have, there is Batman and there's Bruce Wayne, and they are two different. Even though they're the same person, they're two different personalities, and you have to get both of them correct. For me personally, I don't think a certain film has got both of them correct in one go. Again, maybe Batman v Superman. But again, like, for me personally, if you mixed in Val Kilmer's Batman with Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne, for me, that would be perfect for me. Obviously, I think loads of people are going to disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. Speaking of Batman Forever, now I haven't seen, I saw a couple episodes of Gotham. They didn't really hold my interest, but I think the Riddler's in that. But film-wise, the only other film we've got to bounce off, what am I trying to say? The only film we've got to, like, have the Riddler, be based off is Batman Forever, which is Jim Carrey's, like, crazy, brainwashing or hypnosis or something. But that's the only thing film-wise that they have to base off. So I like the idea of a more sort of gritty Riddler. Basically, Riddler should be a bit more like Jigsaw. Should be a little bit more like, and I don't mean, there was a villain in another comic book film, I can't remember what it was. But I mean like the Saw villain. He should be a bit more like that. So apparently the Penguin's in this. Now I did see, it got to the stage where the Penguin and Colin Farrell were trending on Twitter. But I haven't actually seen the picture. I couldn't point out where Colin Farrell was, but apparently he was in this trailer. Okay, so I found it. What? No. No. Okay, so I have nothing to say. I can't even see it. Like, I'm trying to look at the, like, eye shape. I can't see it. Have I got the right picture? Because if I haven't got the right picture, please let me know in the comments. But from what I can understand, yeah. I'm looking at it on my phone, by the way, if people are wondering why there's no light reflecting off my face. I've got my laptop on the floor. No. I don't believe that's Colin Farrell. I don't believe that. If that is, that's amazing. But no. I don't believe that. But yeah, if I have got the wrong picture and I've got the wrong thing, please let me know in the comments. But if that is Colin Farrell, that's fantastic. That's amazing. I don't even know if I should put like a warning on this for the fight scene at the end. That was a bit brutal. I wasn't even expecting that. And again, like, that comes back to like the morally unstable Batman. Like, he hesitated, he started beating up the guy, stopped, and it's like, okay, walk away. That's what Batman would have done by that point. But then he continued on. It's like, you haven't quite, the line between what's right and wrong isn't quite there yet. You still have a lot to learn. But I think that's going to be a really interesting dynamic and really interesting sort of story arc to put in this. I like the film text font as well, and I'm trying to think, I think it's Year One, the comic, I think that's got a similar sort of like colour palette and text font. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I like that. It's very sort of stylish and very sort of slick. I'm not sure about the Batmobile. I'll put a picture up. No, this way. I'm not sure about it. I get why they've made it more like a car. I guess they want to make it like blend into the city environment so people won't suspect that it's him. But also, again, if this is a Batman that's still learning, maybe he hasn't got to the point of like, maybe he's just using what he can, what he's got at that point. The Batsuit I really like as well, actually. I like that it looks sort of broken as well, to resemble maybe that moral instability. It's going to be so funny if I'm completely wrong. It's going to be so funny if I'm completely wrong on all of these points. So the woman who wore the, what's it called? Is it a balaclava? That's going to be wrong. But was that Catwoman? So again, I'm still a bit sort of skeptical on superhero films that use more than 2 villains. Because it actually hasn't gone correct. It's never gone correct. You know, we've had Spider-Man 3, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. We haven't had a Batman one. What was the Batman film? Oh, Dark Knight Rises. Well, technically 3 villains. I'm not saying why. But technically 3 villains. But yeah, like, I feel like it's never really worked. That'd be an interesting question for the comments, actually. Has there ever been a superhero film where the film with the 3 villains has ever worked? That could be really interesting, and that's why I'm really skeptical on them adding Catwoman into this. Although she is an anti-hero, so maybe they're not going to make her like a pure villain. But I like the costumes, I like how sort of simple they are. It seems like everyone's sort of starting out with their roles, and they're more inexperienced, which I think will be an interesting thing to put in the narrative. And I want to say everything seems a bit more realistic, but then again, that's been done. We had Batman Begins. What was it? 12 years ago? Batman Begins has already been with like a realistic Batman. We've got the formula right for that, but it does give way for this. So I was going to say it looks more realistic, but actually that already exists. So it's kind of an invalid point. But yeah, this comes out next year. I don't know when, but I'm really interested in this. I don't know if I'll go see it on first day, but I think this will definitely be like a cinema trip to go see this, because it looks really, really cool. I don't know who plays Alfred, but it sounds like, no, I can't remember his name, but the guy who played Ajax in Deadpool 1 and was in Alita Battle Angel, it sounds like him. I don't know how I feel about that. If it is him, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't think that was a good idea. I had my issues even with the last Alfred, like, but that's more my issue. I see Jeremy Irons as a villain. He's Scar, basically, and I can't like separate myself from that. So that's a me problem. So it'll be interesting to see what this actor is like as Alfred. Again, I assume it was Alfred. We didn't actually see him in the trailer, but I assume so. So that was the trailer for the Batman. I'm really, really interested in that. I think that looks really, really cool. And after all the issues that this film has had, I'm hoping that it's good. I feel like it needs to be good by this point. With the amount of problems it's been having, I feel like it needs to be good now. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. So that was my reaction to the Batman trailer. I do live stream on Twitch. I'm not sure, by the time I upload, I think I would have finished day 5 of my charity stream, but I am continuing tomorrow and the next day for my charity live stream event on Twitch. I'm raising money for Great Ormond Street Hospital. Now at the time of recording, we've raised £106 out of £300, which is the target goal. I don't know how much, because I'm recording this early, I don't know how much we would have raised by the time this is uploaded. But at the time of recording, we're at £106. I would have finished Crash 1 on the Insane trilogy. The original trilogy has now been finished. I've moved on to the Insane trilogy, so I think tomorrow we'll probably be starting Crash 2. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!